It's Kip, the one and only pre-boss lady.
I'm Justin. I don't have a cool name like her, but I am tall, dark, and sometimes she calls me handsome. No, seriously, I'm Justin.
I'm Kip.
And we wanted to hop on to show you guys a really cool project that we just completed. We used the BRRRR method. It's well-known investing strategy in real estate. And what BRRRR stands for is buy, rehab, rent, refinance. And after you do that, you get to repeat the whole process.
The rehab budget for this property is $25,000. And once we rent it out, which we already have a lease signed, we're going to be cash flowing over $400 per month.
Yep, so what we're gonna do now that you know our rehab budget, we're gonna do a quick walkthrough so you can see the finishes. We're gonna show you some things we ran into during this rehab. And then once we finish the walkthrough, we're gonna give you guys a breakdown of the numbers. That way you get to see what a good deal is. And we're gonna throw in a few things that you should avoid when doing this method.
All right, so be sure to subscribe and like this video and let us know what you think of this project.
In the comments below.
Let's go.
Let's check it out.
Come on in. We'll show you the property and break down the numbers.
Okay, so we are at the condo. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo, 648 square footage, and it is located in North Decatur, Georgia, just 5 minutes away from downtown, with a lot of shopping areas, restaurants, and new apartments in this area.
Yeah, location was very important for this condo and was one of the main reasons why we chose it. Not only that, but we also got a really good price on it, so we just couldn't let this one pass up. Another cool tip, well, I guess the first tip of this video, is make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. If you're getting into real estate investing, if this is going to be your first or second rehab, for us, this is our second. We didn't want to get a huge house for our second project. So this 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo was perfect. It gave us all that we can handle, and we'll talk about some of the few issues that we ran into. But anyway, how long did this rehab take? It took us 4 months. Originally, we wanted 3 months, but hey, we're happy with 4 months. Now, that did increase our holding cost a bit, which we'll get into once we break down the numbers. But all in all, very, very happy about the finish of this project. So let's go ahead and take a look. And remember, let us know what you think in the comments below. All right, so the first thing was the glass sliding door. Now, as you can see, we installed a new one. And the first one, the original one that was here, was allowing water to get through whenever it rained. It was just pulling up and going downstairs into the bottom unit. That's not cool. So we actually ended up replacing this, and we also added an extra layer of protection underneath just to make sure it doesn't happen again, because who wants headaches? We want cash flow. I don't know about you guys. Take a look at Milo though. Isn't he cute? All right, anyway, let's check out the floor. So we chose to do luxury vinyl plank, and it's for one reason and one reason only. It's durable, it's scratch resistant, and it's also waterproof. Check out the flooring. Now, this flooring actually has a pad underneath, which is great for a sound barrier. Since we are on the second floor, we wanted to make sure that we considered the bottom unit. So I think that's important. The ceiling tile we installed, this is to cover up and asbestos acoustic ceiling or popcorn ceiling. We also did some electrical work in here. Initially, there was no ceiling fan, no lights in here. We installed all of this stuff. Funny story, I actually did the ceiling fan. I had to go up there and install the box. I almost fell through the ceiling, so probably won't do that again. I don't really like doing work on the units, but for this project, I had to step in and get my hands dirty on it. So let's check out some more stuff. Let's go into the dining room and also the kitchen area. All right, so who doesn't like cool light fixtures, right? This is a nice area to put a table and dine or have breakfast. Go ahead and check out the kitchen. Now, we did a full backsplash. We also changed the layout of this kitchen, so there was a lot of plumbing work done, and as well as All right, so now that you've seen the kitchen, the small dining room area, let's go ahead and take a look at the restroom. Now, we're in the hallway. As you can see, it's always a good thing to add a cool thermostat. It adds a little bit of value and it also keeps the utilities a little bit lower. This is a Google Nest. All right, the bathroom used to be a wall in here. Come and check it out. There used to be a wall right here. We knocked that wall down, made the bathroom a lot bigger. We installed new vanity, countertops, big mirror. There was tile here. We knocked it all out, replaced the tub, and did a full tile all the way up to the ceiling. This is marble, and we got it from Floor & Decor. All right, so come and check out this 1 bedroom. Now, we installed the ceiling fan. Originally, there was just a light here. And then there's 2 closets. There's a walk-in closet there. Say hey, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
He's ready to get out. Go ahead and check out the closet. Originally, there was a lot of like wood shelves. We took all of that out, put wire, and yeah, just made it look better. All right, so now that you guys have seen the property, let's go ahead and do the numbers breakdown. All right, y'all, so now that we're in the classroom, it's definitely important that we break down these numbers so you can see what a good deal looks like. I think it's important before we get started to mention again that this was a BRRRR real estate investment strategy. So that means we bought it, we rehabbed it, we rented it out. Now on the refinance part, we want to make sure that we're able to pull the cash out that we put into this property so that we can use that cash again to repeat the process, okay? So let's jump into it. Our all-in cost was $110,166. That includes our out-of-pocket expenses of $20,300. Now, Kip, you just looked at the Alta statement, which shows you exactly what you pay for. What are some of the things that the viewer should be looking out for at closing? What are some things that they'll have to pay for?
Yeah, so some things that we had to take care of was the lending fees. So we had like a company that was lending to us, but they actually weren't the one. They had to broker off our loan to another company. So pretty much we ended up paying for 2 lending fees instead of just 1. So one thing you want to make sure you ask is, are you servicing my loan or are you going to be brokering this off? Because you definitely don't want to have to pay a few $1,000 extra. Some of the things that were on the Alta statement were the prepaid interest. We had some recording fees. We had to pay the HOA a few months in advance, as well as the insurance for the whole year, and recording fees and things.
All right, so now that we've gone over our all-in, bruh. All right, so I had to pause the video. This boy was acting up. But anyway, we're back now. So now that we've gone over our all-in expenses, let's go ahead and jump into the numbers for the refinance, which again, I think is the most pivotal point during a BRRRR. You definitely don't want to get stuck being not able to refinance based off of your credit, based off of the after repair value not being as high as what you thought. And there's other scenarios too. So make sure before you get knee deep into a deal that you're confident that you're able to refinance. What that means is you need to go out there, you need to talk to lenders, whether that's your local credit union, your bank, hard money lender, whatever. You need to go out and talk to lenders, okay? ARV, or the appraisal value, after repair value, we're expecting the appraiser to come in and minimum give us an appraisal value of $160,000 based on the location and the finishes that we put into this property. Now that's being very conservative, along with the appreciation is being conservative. You don't want to bank a deal off of just the appreciation alone, but I think it's important to just throw into the numbers just based off of the location. We're happy with it. So I think instead of 5%, it's really going to be 10, but you know, we'll see. It's like the silent wealth builder. You really
and then
don't.
the LTV, yeah.
LTV, oh yeah, so let's talk about that. So this is very important. You want to make sure that your ARV is going to be high enough so that you're able to get a loan, so that you're able to get a loan that's big enough to pay for this big number up there. So, all right, so the ARV is $160,000. Now the lender is gonna give us a loan for 70% of that value. 70% of that value is $112,000, right? So this loan, could you draw an arrow up to this one? Yeah, so the $112,000 loan will pay off this loan. Now there will be some money remaining. So that money goes into our pocket as well. So this loan gives us not only the $20,000 back, but it also gives us an additional $2,000. So, you know, we could have that so we can go out and repeat on another property.
Right. All right, so after refinancing, our new mortgage that includes principals, interest, tax, and insurance will be $900. This includes like everything, right? Like I said, insurance, taxes, HOA, and things. So we're looking at $900 a month. So after renting out the property, we're renting it out for $1,500 a month. So $1,500 minus $900, you're looking at about a cash flow of $600.
No, yeah, that's ugly 600. But I wanted to mention this. The reason earlier we said that we're going to cash flow about 400, a little bit over 400, is because we want to set aside money just in case something that we don't expect happens. Let's say, for instance, the HVAC system goes out or anything like that. It's capital expenditures. We like to put money away so that it doesn't bite us in the butt later if something comes up. The last thing that we wanted to talk about was the return on investment, also known as ROI. Now, the average landlord is looking for a return on his investment of 6 to 8%. On this BRRRR deal, we got an infinite amount of return, and I'll explain why. It's just the simple fact that we're making money off of this deal every month, and we don't have any money in it. That's an infinite return on an investment. But hey, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to do a video series to break down each part of the BRRRR. We're going to talk about how you buy at a discounted rate. We're going to talk about how you rehab and how you estimate a rehab budget. How do you manage contractors? We're going to talk about renting. How do you screen tenants? What do you rent your property for? We're also going to talk about the refinance scenario, so that you guys know all the ins and outs of the BRRRR process, so you can go out there and kill it just like how we're trying to do every day. All right, so I'm Justin, the tall, dark, and handsome guy.
And I'm Kip, the one and only.
The pretty boss lady. All right, this is Jair. We're going to check out, but again, make sure you guys leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.